Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. There is the lithe figure of Edmilson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got a lot, hasn't he? No wonder his team, and indeed his national team, have been so successful with him in the side.
Spot on.
Vieira has good running with the ball. Hazard. Portugal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Rodgers. This is promising. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ribéry. Yeah, he's fouled him there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's Seedorf. Lovely bit of skill. Cross goes in there. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And claimed it back swiftly. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Bale. Searching pass he's played there. Rice in acres of space out wide.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Nice. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Yamal does really well to win the ball there.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Looking for options for movement. Cross flung in towards the middle. Rice, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Over to the other side. Just eases him off the ball. Pullet, good purposeful running this.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Bale. Varane with a fine tackle. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Pull it. Knocks it into space. Now that is commitment to the cause. Canada have their second corner now. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Goes down, but nothing given. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira powering forward here. And here's Suarez. Oh, nice touch. And it's Vieira. Ibrahimovic gets it away. Canada are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Azar. And Maicon. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ribéry gets into a good position. And it's hoisted clear. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Played back. And here's Ribéry. This looks promising. Delivered in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Half-time getting close now. Bale. Now he's off and running. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Yamal. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, sweet feet. Edmilson. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Bale. Edmilson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. That's good play. Tries to cross, getting up there! He's scored!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from...
And that is all they have time for. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
For your safety.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry. And this is Luis Suarez. No way through, so back it comes. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Rice. Yamal is always looking to play quality balls. That's tidy. Incoming. Oh, good effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rodgers clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Canada.
So, third quarter of the game.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field is number 4, Erling Haaland. Substitution.
Well, the clearance is short. Portugal are looking to go forward now. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that's another good win of the ball. Yamal quietly revving up. And it's Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Portugal are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And here's Ribéry. Maicons, he's rising! And he's there to get it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's got away. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He is through here. Tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. Ibrahimovic currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Gullit. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Now, can they get him away? Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the less said about that pass, the better.
Canada clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bale is wide and looking to get onto this, and he's managed to get free. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's neat. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He has found a way through.
Substitution in progress.
So their fourth corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Lahm drives forward on the overlap. Shot a goal! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Cafu. And he can clear it away. What's going wide left? Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. And this is Pele. Chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And very quickly, the shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That has been cut short. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And it's Rice.
Well, it's safe to say, Peter, we're in the presence of defensive royalty here.
And so what is it that makes Paolo Maldini so regal?
Well, I think the fact that he almost never had...
It's Azar! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pull it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lovely bit of skill. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pull it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Maicon got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's Hullet. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rice, nice interception, well timed. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Flings it. Oh, good effort! And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's well spotted. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. And this is Ibrahimovic. And here's Azar. Vieira. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. Rodgers, he's found a way through. There's the shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Canada are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Marcelo. Delivers with whip. Van der Sar claims it, safe hands. Seedorf, renowned for his long-range shooting. No, that's been intercepted. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish?
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Terrific effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf. Out towards the flank. Tries to cross. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. He leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rodgers. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Over to the right flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch on to this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodgers. Ibrahimovic! Goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic!
And now he has 2.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic!
He's having a shot! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and...
Goes for a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rodgers can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's beautifully weighted. Big chance! One-on-one! He's had a shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A case now of complete control. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rice, distributed tidily. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Pull it. Azar. No way through there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Hullet. Seedorf. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Yaya Toure. Now, what about a counter-attack? Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Vieira. And claimed it back swiftly for Maicon. Seedorf. And here's Azar. Played out wide. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ibrahimovic. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Azar. Looking tidy in possession here. Rafael Varane cannot be beaten that easily. Gullit in acres of space out wide. Rodgers. Decent chance! And a neat finish! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Rice. Now it's Ibrahimovic. This looks promising. Bale, driven in. Header! That's going to go a long way. Yamal's cross. Nesta attempts a clearance.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Floated through. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's gone backward here. Chance here to counter. Rodgers running with the ball.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter.
Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Now he's got space here. Rice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And a chance! And it's a goal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Great vision. Tries to get it clear. Played into space. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, sweet feet. Ribéry swings it across. That's a decent clearance. Nesta attempts a clearance.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Seedorf looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And it's Luis Suarez looking to pass their way up the pitch. And smartly reclaimed. And the shot! And it's in! Portugal are level! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And he's quick to snatch it back. Maicon. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Searching pass he's played there. And it's Ribéry. Wriggles his way through. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he was alert to it. That's a lovely, neat pass.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pullet. Edmilson. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Portugal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Ibrahimovic has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And it's Maldini. And this is Hazard. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, look! Can he finish? That was quite a hit. Portugal have their second corner now. Punched away. It's a throw-in. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Yamal ventures forward. That's tidy. Ball swung in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substitution for Canada, number 21.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the field is number 4, Erling Haaland. Substitution in progress.
Played over towards the opposite flank. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Ibrahimovic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Back when it goes. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
60 minutes played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Substitution for Canada, number 27.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 20, Gullit. Coming on the field,
Bale.
number 9, Pele. Number
Pele
30,
running with intent.
Šeško. Substitutions
Deep
taking
through.
place.
Haaland shoots! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Substitution for Canada. Number 41.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is number 19, Bellingham. Substitution.
Oh, well played. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's made its way to him. And this shapes to shoot! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Substitution for Canada. Number 22.
Canada have opted to make another change here.
Coming on the field is number 17, Cafu.
Portugal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
That's been cut out, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hullet. He's got a... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Portugal leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Varane has been caught there, it's a foul. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pelé with the cross. It's a goal! Remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's been shifted off it. Bale. Now it's Hazard. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ball's gone out of play. Nesta. There's the crossfield ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has found the way through. Varane clears without hesitation.
A think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's a sharp little ball here, and he's got his cross in. Well, that's been dealt with. Yaya Toure. And here's the chance to counter. That has been cut short. Oh, just Šeško.
6 added minutes
Shot
has
a
been
goal!
indicated.
Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Portugal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pele can see things others simply cannot. He has a look up. And that will be the final act. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Volunteers for each block.
Hazard
Please report to
voted
the
man
staff
of the
room
match,
immediately.
and deservedly so. Portugal have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Portugal really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the
Canada
noise is fervent,
against
the
Portugal.
atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Canada lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
Vieira producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That is good progress on the left. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Oh, well measured. And this is Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I do like the look of the very athletic Morgan Rogers. He's a very powerful ball carrier with the right intelligence to play in all advanced positions. He's someone who comes to life in and around the box, always asking for the ball, even in the most crowded places.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they can break here. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal, now it's Yamal. Has to go back here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Off target by a whisker. Rice, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Real chance! Off the post! And he's there to belt it away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. So we're still where we started right now. Can he latch on to this? Chance, surely! He's scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Azar. And he cuts out the supply. And the pass is intercepted.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
It's gone for a throw-in. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rice, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Oh, this looks sharp. Gullit is onto it in a flash. Edmilson, pass somewhat off target. And it's Azar. Azar running with the ball. Rice. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Yamal. Yamal.
There will be 1 minute
Lofted
added
in.
time.
And out it comes again. Luis Suarez. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Portugal currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's the chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no, what has happened here? Rice. Now, can they get him away? Looking for the far post. Oh, good effort! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
Canada are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Ibrahim shoots! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top draw!
Hazard really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again. And the shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product.
And the shot! And it's in! Portugal are level!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution for Canada. Number 22.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Number 20.
Pullet has given away a free kick.
Coming on the field. Number 17. Cafu. Number 19. Bellingham. Number 9. Pele. Number 30. Sheshko. Number 4. Erling Haaland. Substitution in progress.
Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. That is good alertness. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. Rooney providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Lovely feet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a promising position. Leicester does really well to win the ball there.
Canada really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Pinches it off him. Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Maldini. Rafael Varane. Into the last 5 minutes. Varane gets over and intercepts. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Hullet. Portugal are looking to break at pace. He's having a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Substitution for Canada. Number 15.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Portugal found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
That's been drilled forward. Now he's off and running. Just eases him off the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Please join me in
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. Oh, good effort! And it's been hooked away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nedved with the delivery. Leicester is there and he can get that clear. Can he get it through? Shot, surely!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's in on goal. Oh, good spread. And it's played a towering header. Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
He's had it taken off him. That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. That's a sharp pass. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he was quick to react. And here's Hullet. Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Great chance! He scored! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bale.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, nice touch. Delivers with getting up there! And he's stuck it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Canada are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Hazard gets into a good position. It's a chance for a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he's had it nicked away. Threads one in. Rodgers looking to receive it in space. Maicon. Well timed, excellent interception.
Canada definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Canada certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Rice. Rodgers, never out of the action for very long. Rodgers will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? And he keeps on giving it a go.
I suppose he's the type, Peter, where you gauge how well he's playing by the number of shots he gets away.
Varane deals with that comfortably. And he's heaved it away. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Yamal picks it up out wide. And that should get the job done.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this is Nedved. It's a loose ball. Rafael Varane. Passing nice and neat. And they're quick to get it back. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Ibrahimovic! And that's in! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous. Chance! And that's a good finish. Portugal are level. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And the referee has blown for half-time. Portugal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. So there was the first half.
I'm still trying to figure out how this is still level, Peter. 1 minute you're looking at one side battering the other, and somehow they find their way back into it. Something tells me there's going to be just as many twists in the second half too.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Portugal get the ball rolling for the second period. Bale. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Could move up a gear here. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Azar. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Ibrahimovic. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Distributed tidily, and he's picked it up out wide. Ball in towards... And a header! Goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Canada leading now. Luis Suarez currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's a promising position. Cleared without hesitation. Can he get on the end of this? Azar! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution for Canada, number 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Out towards the flank. Crosses it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Rice. Now it's Haaland. He was under real pressure there. Portugal still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Nicely spread. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. Short changes him with that pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Bale. Ah, such a clever touch. Plays it across. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Cannavaro. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Just about up to 75 minutes. Nesta. And it's Bale. Bale venturing down the left. For Rice. Goes looking wide. Looking for options for movement. Lovely bit of skill. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Azar with 2 goals already to his name. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution for Canada. Number 15, Bale. Number 22, Yamal. Number 41, Price. Coming on the field, number 16.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution.
Vieira. Šeško. Yaya Toure.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, sweet feet. Hangs in a cross. Oh, good climb. Oh, that could be pivotal. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Portugal found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
There will be 3
Well, I can
minutes
wholeheartedly
added
say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Bullet has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Rooney, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Oh, perfectly measured that. And a chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. And that's it. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
With the owner of a blue
What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.